podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.
Yo, 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 and welcome back to the Banter Boys podcast. My name is Sanji. With me is Andrew. How are you doing, boy?
Welcome. I'm good, man. How are you doing?
Not too bad. It's been a minute since you've been on the pod.
Yeah, you know, like Wayne Rooney's hair, we are back.
Oh my god. Yeah, I really was hoping to get like an Arsenal fan or something or the other, just to kind of get a taste of some fan tears, but it's all right. We'll settle for a Liverpool fan.
Oh, we'll settle, huh?
I mean, it feels that's what's happening to your season right now. You guys are just kind of settling at the moment, in a sense.
Buddy, that hit deep. I don't think you realize how hard that hurt right there. Because it did. Yeah, no, that is kind of accurate. Kind of planning for next season already a bit, and hoping we make Champions League, and that's kind of the best we're looking at right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of nice because both of our clubs are tied on 45 points. So maybe it's a good thing I didn't get any of the United mods on, because they would not have shut up all podcasts about being top four now.
They're not even that good. But if we're settling and we're on your same point total right now, I think we're doing okay.
Yeah. I mean, the only difference, I think, is what? Goal difference? Like, we've got 10 goals. Holy shit! I didn't even realize that.
You got 10 on us?
Like, 10 goals. Yeah, 10 on it.
Fuck.
10 on you, bro.
You guys aren't that good either.
I know.
We're both trash.
That's what I'm saying. So I think it's because we've got like 48 goals for, 31 against, and you guys have 42 goals for, 35 against. I mean, your defense has been not so good.
Been better off of set pieces. It's still not been good, as everyone will remind me in the Discord with the Virgil sticker that we have in there, which is really fun to look at and look back on. We've been better, but we still play like constipated offensively. Like it's just there's all fart and no shit, and there's just we're not getting there, you know?
Yeah.
And we've finally turned a corner and learned how to play with Florian Wirtz, but then Mo had to come back, so.
Yeah, I can't wait to touch on Mo when we get to like match by match recap stuff, man. But
it's tough.
Yeah. All right, listeners, welcome back to the Banter Boys podcast. We are a default fan track spot. You've caught us on our free episode, and the reason I say free is because we've got extra content on our Patreon for the low price of $1.99 per month, where you get access to waiver pods mainly. You used to get access to the little articles that Andrew used to write, but my ass got way too busy and it just got too much, and we might pick it back up. I don't know. It was fun. You know what? International break is coming up as well. We're going to try and do some inside tracks for some bonus content then as well. But yeah, I mean, other than that, you basically will be supporting a brand, right? Helping to keep the lights on, because all the services and stuff that we do and provide, like the banter board, the Discord, everything is free. So yeah, it really is just to kind of support us, show your love in a sense. But in terms of tonight's episode, typical format, we have two halves. In the first half, we do a data dump, and then we do a match-by-match recap to try and touch on Fantrack's relevant events. Then we take our halftime pint. After the break, we catch up in our leagues, see how we're doing, and then round things off with our questions. Obviously, we're going to talk about our mods picks as well. But yeah, that should be typical format. So before we kick on with the pod, what I'm going to get Ross to do is quick social plug. So Ross, please do that right here.
Yeah, for sure. So you can message us on Twitter and Instagram. Our handles at BanterB. On Discord in the Draft PL channel, BanterBoys, #6585. On Reddit, /Banter_boys. You can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, SoundCloud, and YouTube, all under the name of Banter Boys.
Okay, so hopefully you've listened to us. If you're listening to us on Spotify or YouTube, if you're not already subscribed, what the hell are you doing? Please hit the subscribe button. If you've already done that, hit that little bell notification button so you know anytime a new episode drops. And if you've already done all that, thumbs up on the videos, hit some likes, give us, I don't know, some love in the comments. Yeah, we just love to hear from you guys. But that should be all of the boring biz out the way. So I think what we'll do is jump straight into our data dump.
Ay, 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 ay. Fantasy with the Banta Boys.
All right, so we're going to look back at game week 27. Man, we're almost at the end. It's so sad. Like, only 11 games to go.
Doesn't feel real, but has really flown by, huh? I mean,
It has absolutely flown
feels like
by,
yesterday.
man.
We
Yeah.
were game week 10 and just drafting and mocking
Or
every
just
day.
mocking.
Hey, we're almost there. We could just start today if we wanted. I mean, who's to stop us?
I'm surprised we didn't run a mock draft for Sharpie, given his Super League thing, you know?
You know what? We're just not supportive friends. We should have.
Oh, man. We're going to kick things off with key passes, though. Highest number was 5 by a couple of players, Soboslai and Bowen, and then 4 key passes by Bueno and Morgan Gibbs-White. There's a bunch of threes, not really going to go into it because there's a bit of a long list. Thoughts, Andrew?
Yeah, Sobo still just being the little engine that could, and he's not a little engine anymore. He's been great all year for us. He's been our best player, nonstop and utility man. He's played all over the pitch, and I really wonder what his best position would be. Is there a tool out there that deals with that and shows you that sort of information?
We're working on it. We've got a working version of it, but it's not a deployed version yet. Let's put it that way.
And Bowen, Jared, my boy, you really turn it on the last couple weeks after I trade you out for Minty, who really has not done anything. So you're making me look very foolish with that move. Thank you. But you're looking great, and I'm really glad West Ham is doing something. And Bueno, dude, what's in the water over there? I don't get it.
Honestly, yeah. For those that got back on that Bueno train early enough, man, yeah, they've just been absolutely reaping the rewards. Sharpie's one of them because I know I faced Sharpie in that cup semifinal and Hugo Bueno scoring his first ever Premier League goal. Absolute screamer outside the box. You can't write that shit. Yeah.
I cannot
For those
believe
that can't see it,
that happened. He GG'd you. He good gamed you, and then he wins on a Wolves defender goal against Arsenal.
Yeah.
That's illegal.
Can't write this shit.
That's
I know.
criminal.
That's why I keep trying to throw his ass out the Discord, but I love him too much. I mean, the Morgan Gibbs-White one, it shouldn't be a surprise, right? Because I feel like now it wouldn't surprise me to see West Ham and Forest players constantly on the data dump and creative list because they're fighting for their lives right now.
I have talked a ton of shit about MGW. And so I'm not surprised to see him prove me wrong for everyone to see, and hopefully everyone forgot, but I didn't. He's making me look stupid. Are you kidding me? This asshole is doing 4 key passes? Come on.
Yeah. I mean, what's impressive is none of those are from corners because he didn't take any, whereas Bowen took 6 of the 9 corners that West Ham took, with Crescencio Somerville taking the other 3. And you know how I know that? It's on the Banter board, guys. Free to access. But last one before we move on from this category, Soboslai. Now, next season, going into the draft, obviously I'm assuming Salah's probably not going to be at the club, maybe, I don't know, but I feel like, is it too bold to say that either Sobo or Wirtz should be the first Liverpool player that you take off the board?
I would go Wirtz first, but Sobo's not far after it. I mean, he's playing 90 every week. He's a nailed starter. He will play anywhere slot puts him, and we've seen it, and he'll produce anywhere.
Yeah,
I mean, he's so valuable. He's everything you want in a player, in Fantrax and real life.
Yeah.
And
he took both corners that you guys
Yeah.
got as well.
he's
so.
taking set pieces, he's taking corners, free kicks, he's scoring off of free kicks. He's got 4 of them this year.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Yeah.
can't get more excited about that as a fantasy owner. Like, you get to watch him just drill free kicks from 30 yards out. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. He ain't no Anton Stock, but yeah, it's still good free kicks.
I mean, Stocks was really nice. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I've had that Arsenal one on replay in my head for the whole entire season to make me like feel something again.
Yeah, that was a dirty free kick too. Yeah. All right, next category is shots on how many on target. So the highest number was 5 by a few players. Bukayo Saka with 2 of them on target, Eze with 2 of his 5 on target, Marmoush with 2 of his 5 on target, and Marmoush only played 57 minutes. And then finally Orokodario with 3 of his 5 on target. There's a bunch of 4s, but again, it's one of those, like, the list is too long for audio listeners. So thoughts, Andrew?
Yeah, no surprise from Saka there. He doesn't really score as much as you would think for goals. He's a big creator in that aspect. I mean, he'll still get on the board, but Eze, he too heard me talking nonstop shit about him and decided to bring it back for the Spurs. He had to see the doctor, so he loves that matchup. Marmoush.
Yep.
When I saw him on the starting 11, I thought, man, I wish I had him somewhere. I had a feeling he'd do something. And again, what is in the water in Wolverhampton? I mean, what is going on? You're not even good.
What's sad is that one of those shots on target by Rokodari is the missed penalty.
That it's at least on target though.
Yeah. Which is like, now I'm wondering, like, missed penalties, should it be more of a deficit? Because then it only ends up being a -2, right?
It is, because you're getting the -4, but +2. So I would say, I mean, if I'm playing against him, at least -11. But on my team, go a little easier on me. But
yeah, exactly. But other than that, I guess not too much of a surprise. I mean, like, Erling is on the 4 shots list, the one that we didn't mention. But I mean, looking at that game and just like him as a striker, like, seems like he's becoming a more all-rounded striker. Like, he's doing a bit of creativity, he's doing a bit of that selfless work. I mean, we all know, like, he does provide a bit of defensive cover, especially on set pieces and stuff like that. But I don't know, man. Like, even though Arsenal did have, the title pretty much secured, and then dropping those crucial points in game week 26, was it? I don't know, just in terms of starting 11s and stuff like that, I still feel like City just deserve it, just based on that alone.
Don't do this. Because I'm thinking the same thing too, and I hate myself for it. Like, they've won so many. I don't want to see Arsenal win one. I like laughing at them a little bit more than I like seeing them win.
Yeah.
Call me petty and I will say you're accurate.
Yeah. Lesser of two evils is City, surely.
It shouldn't be. Really shouldn't. With that oil money and stuff, and the 115 that will never be, but here we are. I would prefer them to win another one. He's an asshole, I guess. I don't know.
But Andrew, how much are you regretting being on the pod right now?
Only like 115%.
Just this bit, yeah.
But no, back to Haaland and being more a total striker. Yeah, no, that he created a goal without his, heading it in. He created it for somebody else. I saw that and thought, well, all right. No, he really is doing more than just being a one-trick pony that just puts up 30 goals a year. I mean, hard to hate on the efficiency, but I'll find a way.
But I mean, even like Arsenal, we expected them to be dominant, especially against a Spurs team that is just Man, honestly, they look like they could genuinely get relegated. Like the outer store is missing a bunch of talented players. Again, the manager change, and yeah, it's not looking good for them at all. But let's move on onto the other categories. So accurate crosses, not corners. Highest number is 3 by Hugo Bueno. Anything to say here?
Well, if Sharpie has him on his team, he'll go off.
Yeah.
I don't know how he keeps doing it. I don't know how he keeps getting away with this. Sharpie and Hugo Bueno, both of them.
Yeah, exactly. All right, other categories. Tackles 1. Highest number was 5 by Hincape, Mosquera, and Mosquera only played 32 minutes. Mateus Fernandez from West Ham is over there as well. Dispossessions, a high of 7 by Xavi Simons. Interceptions, a high of 6 by Sepp van den Berg. Clearances, a high of 14 by Dragusin from Spurs. Successful dribbles, a high of 8 by Njai. Aerials 1, a high of 10 by Rokodari. And block shots, a high of 3 by Rodon and Papisar. Thoughts here, Andrew?
I think Hincapié and Mosquera got all of their tackles won straight from Xavi Simons, so that makes sense. But, just
Yeah.
a lot of attraction there. My boy Mateus doing it, putting up numbers in different ways. And my boy Iliman Njai. He almost won me my week in IGL. He almost did it.
I love my 3-point prince. He's so good.
And Wolves turning up here again with the Rokadare. Good thing he had those 10 aerials to offset that missed pen, right?
Yeah. My forward won, believe it or not.
I do believe it.
Yeah. So grim, man.
Hey,
so grim.
we can have our poverty striker, okay? We don't need a big guy. We've got our midfielders that'll just win us every week, right?
Yeah, honestly, or defenders. And I was like looking at the waiver pool. I was like, are there any other forwards I want to get? And then in my head, I'm like, you know what? I might as well just play a defender or a midfielder.
Exactly.
Like, what's the point?
What's the point? They're going to get me 4? Great.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw the tweet or the link that Elliot posted in Silly Stats about Dragusin. How somebody posted like the stat thing and then commented on the stat saying that, they called his clearances like his bad passes or something like that. That's why he got that many clearances. What's crazy is like 14 clearances and you still conceded 4 goals. Like what the hell were you clearing? Like,
I mean, Arsenal was, dominant, but they weren't, 14 clearances dominant, were they? I mean, Jesus.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna get to that game as well. With some of the audacious calls that the ref made in that fixture. But other than that, I guess is Sepp the defender that we should be targeting in leagues, because a lot of people were umming and ahhing. Outside of maybe Coyote, who I assume is the most highest rostered defender from Brentford, because a lot of people talking about the fixture run for Brentford to see out the rest of the season and stuff like that. Sepp is the guy we're going for, right?
Yeah, I would go for Sepp. I think he's the easiest one to get. You might also land Coyote right now because he suffered a knock leading up to the game last Friday. And some people dropped Nathan Collins, who looks to be coming back in. So I think he was dropped in one of mine.
And he got some ghosts in the short cameo as well.
He did. Yeah, he played decent outside of... He had that mistake immediately when he came on that led to a goal.
The assist for Welbeck. Yeah,
the assist to my boy, that guy.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, other than that, I think fairly expected names on these categories. So let's move on then to our match-by-match recap. All right, so we're gonna start with Saturday. Aston Villa 1, Leeds 1. Matson, after he dropped an absolute haul in Game Week 26, disappointed everyone that trusted him this game week. Me, I was one of them. We saw Watkins ghost. Again, the reason I'm bringing him up is because there's a lot of frustrated Watkins owners out there that, would have gotten that goose egg the other day or the 1-pointer, etc. But again, I think with Watkins, it's one of those assets where you just take the rough with the smooth. Rossi Barks, I'm seeing some life from him off the bench.
We love to see it.
I love a redemption arc. But my question from the Villa side of things is, would you ever consider a Bailey/Sancho mid-4 cuff?
Buddy, absolutely not. Oh boy.
I don't know. They're both scoring some points in the short, I guess, appearances that they have. My only concern is that they're getting rotated like for each other, but it's only like 60 to 70 minute appearances.
Yeah, risk averse to dealing with assets like that. I would, because there's so many points that are picked up in the last 20 to 30 minutes when you're chasing a game from like 70 to 90. You're missing out on a lot of game state activity there. Matson, like you said, disappointed you and me both. He gave me 3.5.
Yep.
Which led to my demise. I needed another quarter of a point, but look, I know he's listening to this right now, and he needs to know that I am going to roster him this weekend again because they have Wolves, and he better not do it again.
Yeah. I mean, I would also pick up Lucadinho, who I am assuming is going to be free in most leagues. And like, that's a cuff I don't mind because I feel like that spot in the Villa setup offers points.
It does. Yeah. Compared to, outside of, I think like Tielemans will offer consistent points. You don't really get it outside of anyone else for ghosting wise. That's just not their MO. That's not their mantra, is having ghosting attractive like guys. Morgan Rogers is inconsistent. Ollie, as we know, is heavily inconsistent, like high variance. But that left back spot, you get a decent little output from them.
Yeah, definitely. In terms of leads, we mentioned the stunning free kick by Stark. The defense continues to offer value as always. And DCL is just had a stunning ghosting game. Like, I looked back and I was just like, he didn't get a return, did he? No, it was pure ghost.
Wait,
man.
How many did he have?
I want to say like 13 or something.
Jesus.
I don't know.
Out of a
I'm just
DCL, bud. I didn't know you had that in your
how
locker.
Much was it? Yeah, 15.5.
Okay.
No attacking returns. That is insane.
It's the leads of it all, man. What the hell?
Yeah, 3 key passes, 2 shots on target, a tackle 1, 2 clearances, a block shot, 6 aerials. Honestly, like, in one of those, rosters I was mentioning, how Rokadari is my forward one, I would happily just own DCL as a single forward for a roster.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you can get away with it.
Yeah, exactly. All right, next game. Brentford 0, Brighton 2. I didn't really expect this result given Brighton's poor run of form in the league. I think they were like 1 win in 13 games or something like that.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yeah. I mean, we got to start with Brentford, and I guess the hot talking point was Janel's halftime sub. Did you have him anywhere?
Oh, yeah, that that goose egg that I needed another 0.25 in to force a tie and be a whole lot better off for the rest of the season and winning IGL division. If he would have given me anything, literally fucking anything. Sorry for swearing. I actually... Oh, sorry.
No, you never
I'm gonna apologize
to
no one.
Yeah, I mean, I curse all the time and I don't even put the fucking warning label on it. Like...
but yeah, if he would have given me even a half point, I would have won. So obviously, I'm about to rage drop him, but they have Burnley this weekend, so he's gonna have a last chance saloon on the bench. Here's the thing: is Brighton? I had started to just target openly for streamers because they had been that bad. And I had talked to our boy Ollie, and he had said how where they were at in the table and how excited they were. Like, they're pushing for a real finish, top 5.
Yep.
Like, and they think they can do it. So hey, I was targeting him too, especially with that
Yeah.
end of season schedule. So Yanel, buddy, I know you're listening to this one too. Figure it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna blame Ryan on this one maybe because he did call it for a while that he did expect the Yanel drop off, but I didn't expect it to be this bad. I mean, speaking of the Brentford assets and people underperforming, and with the Burnley fixture coming up next, Ayer is a player that I also started this game week. Like I went double defense just because of the Brighton form was so bad. But I feel like Ayer is he like what? I think he got like 2.53 points or something like that. Would you hold on to him just because of that Burnley fixture? Because I mean, we're knocking Burnley, but I feel like Burnley have also just started picking up a bit of form over the last few games. Like
They've shown signs of life, but it's not a good life. You know, they're still on life support. They're still being helped.
Yeah.
And they have a chaperone. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would still target, and I was the one to originally. Okay, yeah, I'm doing this. I was the one to originally bring up Brentford's like end of season. I was like, yo, this is juicy.
Yeah.
They've got like 10 games in a row that look great. I just want a piece of it somewhere, you know, and with, you can't get anyone in the back line. You can maybe get them in a trade right now if somebody's looking to sell high and be like, oh, well, they lost to Brighton.
Yeah. 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 I mean, one of your punts that worked, switching it over to the Brighton side of things, Gomez, man, well played.
You know, I had to, and here's why. Because of the Minty trade. So I've had to hold on to Diego, and when I saw the lineups this weekend, I saw him in there. I was immediately mad because my boy was not, and I thought back to, I think something that you had said either on here or on the TDS live stream was that, look, if you see Gomez in, it's worth a gamble.
Yep.
So that rang in my head for some reason. You were there. Disgusting place to be. And I was like, you know what? Just throw him in, keep him. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it happened in a cup game against some like shitty, like maybe a non-league or League 2 team or whatever. But the guy scored 4 goals in a game, so he definitely knows where the back of the net is.
He can find it. It may not be consistent. He may burn you, but you keep going back to that well. It'll pay off once in a while. But during that game, I was excited as all hell because I started Gomez and Welbeck and Stock. So they were just ripping.
Oh my god.
I was excited. Yeah.
I can imagine. And then before we move on from this fixture, we obviously have to give a shout out to James Milner breaking the Premier League appearance record. And he looks like he's still got like more gas in the tank.
Well, Brighton just keeps finding these young guys, and I gotta hand it to their scout team. Finding these young guys like James Milner and just amazing work by them. But no, big shouts out, absolute legend. What is he? 42?
He's definitely in his 40s.
Yeah,
like surely he is.
He's in better shape than the entire team, still to this day.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, like even when he was at Liverpool, didn't he like what was it? The lactic acid test or whatever. Every year he always
won.
smashed it. Like
he smashed it better than everyone. Every year.
That's crazy.
We stopped trying. We'll take second.
Insane. Yeah. All right, next game, Chelsea 1, Burnley 1. Chalobah starting to get a bit of ghost points here and there, but now that the I guess the easy fixture run that everyone was targeting for clean sheets is over, it'll be very curious as to what they do with him, because I would argue he's still borderline streamable.
Oh, I dropped him. I would suggest dropping him for anyone, really. You've got a back line that's constantly shifting, and he hasn't.
Yep.
He started off with like the world on fire in the beginning of the season, the first like 15 weeks or whatever it was. But since then, he's done nothing, and when he has played, still done nothing. If you see him play and it's a juicy fixture, I'd think about it, and then probably not. Because I don't know what it is about you guys and defending set pieces. You just don't want to do it. Like,
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
it was the receiving end of your boy. Shouts out to James.
I'm so happy about that.
That was like the perfect moment for you to give up a goal.
Absolutely
but
perfect.
It had to be from him.
100%. And the crazy thing is, he could have had 2 more assists.
Okay. I don't. I'm gonna need a fact check on this.
No, seriously, because the chance that Ashley Barnes had missed, obviously, it went over the crossbar, but it was offside. And then the one for, I think it was Worrell as well, or Brun Larson, or somebody else came off the bench
Some
and
other
also
no-name
had
guy.
like a glorious chance. Yeah. But I mean, listen, you know what you're gonna get from Ward-Prowse, right? In
Yep.
terms of quality of delivery and stuff like that. It's just whether or not they actually roll him out and stuff like that. So I don't know, like, if I'm gonna obviously try and waiver this guy in, and I'm sure other people are going to as well, right? Given the fact that he got an attack and return.
How much fab are you gonna use on him?
All of it, which is 0. If you have any fab left listening to this pod, like,
What are you
who
doing?
are you? Like,
What are you doing?
what are you
I've been out of fab for
doing?
like 10 weeks.
Exactly.
Spend
Oh
it.
my
You can't take
God.
it with you.
Yeah. Are you gonna try for him in a league?
No.
Oh, come on. For the culture?
Okay, so the culture that I have brought against this man, I cannot, with principle, even put in a waiver claim. I have dogged him every step of the way. I cannot allow someone to take a screenshot of that and send it to you.
You know that before the season is over, you may or may not lose a matchup because of Ward-Prowse.
Don't put this evil on me right now.
I mean, other than that, like, from this game, we had that whole if you're in the Discord, you would have seen that great debate about, is Fofana gonna get a clean sheet? Is he not? And
he didn't. No, he got the red, and he did. He did because
he
yes.
did. He
Oh
did,
my
yeah.
God, I
Yeah.
cannot tell you how. And you know how I am. I get irritated over the
Yeah.
stupidest stuff.
Yeah.
This was one of them.
Yeah.
And it's I understand the thought process behind it. Just to bring this up, and really, this is a selling point for the Discord, is that we spent 30 minutes talking about, well, he got a red card. He shouldn't get a clean-o. He doesn't deserve it. Well, he played for 60 and they didn't score on him. So he does.
Yeah. I mean, the saddest part about all of this, we still haven't punished Matt for getting it wrong. Like...
And we haven't forgotten. We have not forgotten.
We haven't forgotten.
Because we don't forget. Real friends do not
exactly.
forget.
Yeah, there you go. All right, next game, West Ham 0, Bournemouth 0. Hermansen is an absolute hero at the moment since taking over the reins from Areola. But it's like I was mentioning or asking earlier in the pod, is should we be trying to maybe trade in certain West Ham assets, given that they're going to be basically going ham every game week, trying to win as many points to survive relegation?
Yeah.
Like, I'm speaking about your Bowens, your Somervilles, and your Mateuses, because I'm not sure you want anyone else.
Since January 7th, and I'm picking this very specifically,
Yeah.
because on the 3rd and 6th there were games and he didn't do very well there. Somerville has averaged 15.92 points over 6 games.
Yeah, he's carrying
That is
the Hammers at the
4
moment.
goals, 9 key passes, and 7 shots on target. 0 assists.
And I think he got like 10 ghosts this game week as well.
Yeah, he's been flying. He did get 10.
Absolutely flying.
So I'd be looking to bring in Somerville. I'd be playing AWB like every time they have an away game. He seems to just kill it.
Right, yeah.
And Fernandez, I'm holding against your wishes of the last month and a half, saying he's droppable.
Yeah, I'm skeptical still.
I don't blame you.
But he keeps doing it
He keeps
somehow or
doing
the
it.
other.
But he does play that deeper lying midfield role, so like that is usually a red flag for me to not roster a guy. But here I am.
Yeah, exactly.
Here I am.
I mean, we say that, but then good segue to the Bournemouth side of things is another player that I guess on paper plays that deeper lying role is Alex Scott. And this guy is quietly been scoring some ghost points.
He's been doing the bits.
Yeah.
So I was not going to even look at him, but I had read something that you were looking at him. I'm like, well, all right. It's DPL. The waiver wire is dire. I'll look at him. And if anyone from my division is listening, I'm not putting an offer in. Don't worry about
it. Yeah, he was in my sleepers article last game week, I think. And I think he got like 10 ghost points or something this game week, or I guess with a clean sheet point, but yeah.
Hey, he's not going to be your mid 1, but if you're playing him, he should be your mid 4 or 5, and it's not a bad shout. It's not a bad option. Like, if you're getting 10 ghosties.
Yeah. Exactly. I think I'd rather roll him out than, punting on a random forward like a Burnley forward or, someone else that we were talking about. Like, just go forward 1 and then chuck him as your mid 4, mid 5 sort of thing, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
He would have won me my week.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just another guy.
I will say, for those that haven't seen the highlights, though, definitely go try and catch that Rayan attempt. It was basically from his, just outside his own box when he flicked the ball over a defender after receiving it and then just ran through the entire West Ham team and then nearly scored an absolute worldie from just outside the box. It was insane.
Honestly,
absolutely
that
insane.
Whole game was insane, and I had forgotten about it until now. But I was watching that, over every other game that was playing at the time. I was like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
In no world should I be this dialed into a West Ham and Cherries game. But here I am, and I was locked. They were fun.
Yeah, and I think was there not a bit of an XG stat or something from this West Ham game? I think it was the highest XG a team has registered in a game and not scored.
I think West Ham had 3 for XG.
Yeah,
and to end 0-0 is. Amazing.
Yeah.
It's very on brand for them this year. Hate to see it, but that's real.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Next game, City 2, Newcastle 1. We talked about Haaland turning into this new total striker sort of guy. Nico O'Reilly. Now, Pep started deploying this guy ahead of both Cherki and Foden.
Don't need him.
And... Okay, so what are we doing? If you're an owner, which I'm sure you own at least one of them.
You know I own Foden. You know I
went obviously, back to that well. Right? Yeah. So
I couldn't resist.
What are you doing as an owner? Are you just you've accepted your losses or whatever, and you're just gonna hold on to him on your bench and just roll him out whenever he starts and just enjoy that moment?
That is exactly what I'm doing. With the side of crying and wishing this wasn't so. Nico O'Reilly. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. I was going to say, would you not try and then trade in Nico O'Reilly then if you're a Foden owner or a Cherki owner?
I think I feel like that would fall into a classic trap for me, as in chasing the last week's result and not feeling any bit of safeness, given his manager happiness to just play whoever. But you might be getting it at the right time too, and I'm just too scared to do it.
Yeah, I mean the thing is as well with Nico's last 3 appearances, he's not really ghosted. It's been pure attack and returns. He's not even had any KPs or anything like that. So It is a little concerning if he does blank.
That's not the recipe you want.
Yeah, don't be expecting the ghosting levels of a Cherki or a Foden. I think you're purely gambling on the attack and returns. But the thing is the title race is on. City look after they, and I hate to bring up the game, but after they beat you guys, that seemed to have been the catalyst for their charge.
Dude, that was a tough one, and I really wish I could forget about it, but I can't.
Yeah.
I think they've won, 5 in a row? Is that real?
Well, they're undefeated in the last 5. 4 wins and a draw against Spurs. Yeah.
Oh, that was... Okay, that was an FA Cup win? Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah. Well, and before that, they've been very inconsistent. They've been kind of like our offense with Liverpool in that they're just not really hitting that form. They're not hitting that stride. They haven't been able to make it happen for 90 minutes.
Yeah.
But now they're catching fire at the right freaking time. always do this.
Yep.
And they're going to win 10 in a row, and
Yeah.
Arsenal will cry, and I will be quietly a little happy about it.
I mean, come on, let's be honest. As a neutral, we want something like a title race to go down to the wire, to the final day if possible.
Yep, absolutely.
Right?
Unless it's my team,
Yeah.
in which case.
Yeah. I mean, before we move on from this game, though, Newcastle now. Two things is Jacob Ramsey. He's now starting to get minutes, starting to get starts. He's an asset that I never used to really trust or want to touch, especially when he was at Aston Villa. Just his lack of ghost and stuff like that. But he is showing ghosts. He is getting attack returns. Can we go there until maybe Bruno G is back from his injury, etc.?
I would have a tight leash on it. If he blanks me one week, then he might die there, you know? And keep a close eye on it and kind of watch. If I rostered him, and I don't, I'd be watching their games and just really keying in on where he's getting on the pitch and where he's receiving the ball, that sort of deal, like I always do. It's a dicey one. It's a dicey one.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah, like the next four aren't the easiest by any means. Like Everton at home, United at home, Chelsea away, Sunderland at home. Like even though Sunderland's wheels seem to be falling off, and we're gonna touch on that in a bit, but I mean it's a time where derby. You never know what to expect in those derbies.
Yep, 100%. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
Except if it's North London.
Yeah. Finally is Ilanga. I did mention him in Sleepers, and I mentioned him with great hesitancy, but it's also because I was scraping the bottom of the barrel. Last couple of appearances, he showed he was showing some ghost point potential. Drops a 0 against City. No surprise, it's against City. Assets don't always do well.
Yeah, I'm willing to forgive there.
But, do we think, is there any sort of hope for Ilanga, or should he always just be on the waiver wire, picking up as a free agent,
For me, yeah, unless you're playing against the about-to-be relegated teams, I'm not going to touch him. He just does not have the avenues to score a safe amount of points to give you a floor, because not only the mental aspect of seeing a goose egg from, your prized possession or whatever, can really just, that's an L. It really is. I mean, the difference between a 7.5 to a 0. Yeah. You've seen my Yenel cries for help here. Just give me something, And Ilanga's he's, I fear he's just not that guy.
Yeah. Maybe next season. Who knows?
He's no Jacob Murphy.
All right, let's move on to the Sunday games. So Crystal Palace 1, Wolves 0. Henderson scored 30 plus without a cap.
Yeah, no, he did not wear the baseball hat today on Sunday, and I know you saw I said that in the Discord.
Yeah, obviously.
He saved a pen.
Guys, I might not be present in the Discord all the time, but I read every fucking message.
Every single one. When I start getting a string of reactions from you, I'm like, oh, Sanji's back.
Yeah, and it even happens in my WhatsApp chats as well. And it's the same reaction. They're like, oh, Sanji's catching up. Okay.
He's back. He's done living his life.
Yeah. I mean, Palace defenders, I want to say, were lucky this game week because obviously, they kept a clean sheet thanks to Orokodare's pen miss. And I mean, game state is a funny thing. Who knows what would have happened if Wolves ended up scoring that? They were looking the better team for a good period of time.
Yeah. And Palace is another team like Brighton that I mentioned who I've been kind of targeting. They just have not been good, and they were pretty fortunate for the pen miss and Henderson saving everything for them. They score there. If Wolves score there, game's completely different. You're no longer. You've got such a momentum shift whenever those unlikely events happen for you as a player. And someone like Munoz, so I roster him in a couple places, and for 70 minutes, he was sitting on 2.5.
Yeah.
the final 20 minutes and the clean sheet. I'm like, thank you. Ends up with 14. Like, Jesus, you
Yeah.
saved me.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, in terms of Wolves, like, nothing to really touch on. We touched on Hugo. I mean, Mane and Tolu, just regular guys that I think the only ones that you can really trust. I'm still hesitant on punting on any of the defenders. I just always get the feeling that maybe Wolves might just implode one day, even though, commentators are saying, oh, this doesn't look like a team that is in the relegation zone, etc. But I guess, I don't know.
I think they do.
Do you think, would you go to any Wolves players or
No, I'm saying I think the commentators are wrong. I think they do look
oh
like a relegation team.
yeah
Buddy.
oh
The rest of
yeah.
the season didn't just get erased.
yeah
They've had a
that's
couple
true.
game weeks where they've looked decent. They got a draw against Arsenal, and all of a sudden they're not getting relegated. Come on.
Yeah,
Come on.
yeah. I was gonna say as well before we move on from this game, you know who didn't get a goose egg this game week from Crystal Palace?
Are you about to say it? Are you about to say Will Hughes?
Well, of course not. My boy Jeremy Pino.
Oh.
He scored the same amount of points as Declan Rice, Enzo, and Bruno Fernandes combined.
Okay, well, come on. What is that, like 6?
Just saying. Send out trade
That
offers,
was a
guys.
very
I'm kidding.
cherry-picked group of players there, and I respect what you did.
100%.
I do. I really do.
100%. I mean, I also cherry-picked it because that was legitimately one of my rosters this weekend, looking at the scores.
So you didn't have to work that hard.
So-
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, not really, no. So next game, Forest 0, Liverpool 1. Yeah, so this one, I don't know if it was maybe a tale of two halves, because obviously the Wirtz injury kind of throws a span in the works for Slot. I heard Forest were the better team in the first half, but then, I mean, Slot does his tactical bits, and you guys kind of recovered, played much better in the second half. Maybe Forest, it was a bit cruel on them to kind of lose the game in the end instead of getting the draw, and, it's very crucial, every point for them, given the points gap, I think, is only 2-point difference between them and West Ham. But in terms of Forest, it was a bit concerning to see Anderson subbed a bit early. I didn't really expect that. I always just assume he's a 90-minute man or whatever. So, I mean, similar to like West Ham, do you think there are assets in the setup that we should be investing in?
I wouldn't sell him for anything right now outside of like a real asset. He's been able to ghost, and he's taking set pieces and scoring really well off them. And
Yeah.
it's been really irritating to face him because I don't have him anywhere. But
Yeah, same.
I faced him in multiple leagues in the same week a couple times, and I'm just like, what the hell is going on? he's on like 10 points with 15 minutes left to go, and then he ends on 23 or something. I'm like, who are you?
Yeah.
I thought you
Absolutely
weren't that guy, and here you are doing
Being
it,
that guy.
being that guy.
Where do you think he sits overall in terms of points of all assets, like his rank?
Oh, I'd say probably in like the top 24.
Yeah, he is 17th. If you consider goalkeepers as well.
I don't, but I
Yeah.
respect that.
I don't think there are any goalkeepers in the top 20 anymore, because Roofs obviously was there for a while given his hot start to the season, but
Yeah.
17th, man.
17th.
Would have never imagined it. Yeah. And right above him, our boy Anton Stach. Oh,
Ah.
I love that guy.
He's the only reason I'm doing anything in DPL right now. The only reason.
Honestly. Hey, you know how you get a player like Anton Stark is if you're in the Discord, because he was such like a last minute shout at the start of the season.
Oh yeah.
And again, shout out to our boy Z11. Yeah. What a shout out, and what an asset he's turned out to be for a lot of our banter family managers, man. But going back to the game, in terms of Liverpool assets now, is it time to maybe finally invest in McAllister? We always see it last couple of seasons.
This is his time.
Second half of the season, yeah, he just all of a sudden shows up.
Wakes
Like,
up.
is he finally fit now?
I think he is, because he spent all of last season playing like a crazed South American and just,
Yeah,
so was touched on early on this season, and that he wasn't fully fit and he wasn't ready to give those type of minutes. And
Yeah.
with the way the team has been shifted around and everything else that we've been dealing with, it has had a very awful start. And
Yeah.
I've picked him up several times across several different teams, thinking now is the time. This is the time that he picks it up. So I'm going to do it again. And, and today, this is going to be the time. Although the goal he scored was the super fluky. He was just right place, right time, and it bounced off him. It wasn't like a goal scorer's goal by any means.
Yeah.
So I can understand why people would not want to go there. And if anyone in my DPL division is listening to this, don't bother putting in a waiver claim for him. He's not going to do the thing. I promise.
Yeah.
But he will.
Yeah.
This is the time.
Tell me you're broke without telling me you're broke, really.
Big time broke.
I mean, listen, the Liverpool fixture run as well is extremely juicy, right? West Ham at home, Wolves away, Spurs at home, Brighton away, Fulham at home, Everton away, Crystal Palace at home. Even Manchester United away, like, it's really good up until like game week 34, 35.
That is as good as you're going to get outside of like, Brentford and Liverpool. Like those two have the best fixture runs.
Yeah. So honestly, I don't hate like punting on Mac and maybe stashing him on your bench to see how he kind of gets on in the next game or so, and then you've got a solid mid 4 offering like mid 3, 2 to 3 value if he's gonna tick along with these attack returns. So
yeah, and I mean, keep an eye on Rio playing this weekend too.
Yeah, I mean, talking about Rio and wingers, what's going on with Salah? What are we doing with Salah?
Listen, sorry, I was going to be defensive there, but I don't have it. I don't have it in me anymore. I really don't. I love him.
Yeah.
He's been one of the best players to play for us. He's an all-time great. He's a legend. This season, if I were to look at it objectively and not have his face and just look at what he's done statistically, so I could be brutal and objective about it, he's been really just not good and bad and cost us a lot. It's really hard to say that, and it kind of hurts a little bit more. But essentially, so what he's not getting by people. He's getting dispossessed. He leaves a ton of space behind him. Our right back used to be sort of like always there. Not rotated with Trent unless he was hurt. This year, it's been a rotating door between Curtis Jones, Sobo, Connor's been hurt, and I'm blanking here.
Frimpong.
Yeah, Frimpong. He should be back in the next week or two.
Yeah.
He's been hurt a lot, and that's not something that he has shown over time for his whole career, so I'm willing to give Frimpong the benefit of the doubt. But where we're not as strong defensively and opposing teams can just carry the ball for ages after they dispossess him, and he's got all the confidence in the world that Mo Salah deservedly has. And he's just not doing the bits, and he's not finishing. So he can't score, he can't dribble, and defensively we're getting overrun. So it's bad.
Yeah, it's not great. Like, last 5 games, and it's basically since he's been back from AFCON, from, like, I would say January 24th and coming towards the most recent, 13.5 with an assist, 13 with an assist, 5.5 without any returns, 8.25 with an assist, and then the most recent one, 1.5. But what is more damning is the fact that, well, 2 facts really. One was being substituted off in the 76th minute while you're still chasing a result. And then worse is he didn't even attempt a shot.
Oh, that part. Yeah. That. So I will end on a good note with him. His corners have been really nice. Really peachy corners. Like, I think he went home in the off season and was thinking, well, Trent's gone, so I have to learn how to do corners.
Yeah.
and they
yeah.
look great. But being subbed off in the 76th minute and while we're chasing results, not a good look.
Hmm.
It would give me pause, but I've sold him anywhere I had him for Jack Grealish, which turned out amazing. But,
that didn't end well for us, so.
pish posh, I'd take that swing and a miss any time.
Yeah.
But,
yeah. I mean, it is also now, as much as we've, kind of painted that, okay, he's real crap. He's not the first round pick that, he used to be. Is it potentially also a good buy low opportunity given the fixture run that we mentioned?
Given the fixture run and the avenue to points with the set pieces and corners, I'd take a swing if the price is right. I wouldn't feel amazing about it, but if someone offered me something in DPL right now where it's dire, like there is 12 guys in there that are super active and it ain't looking good, bruv. Then I would take a swing at it for the right price.
Interesting.
Would you do Minty for Salah right now?
If I was a Salah owner, I'd probably hold Salah easily, just because Minter's not been coming off the bench and doing anything. I was actually thinking, is like, what sort of an asset would you have to throw at the Salah owner? Because like trading with people can be such a funny business sometimes, because you either get that person that is, realistic about the actual landscape of things and, the points that they're putting out. But then there's also people that are like, well, he was my first overall pick, then I'm going to need your first overall pick. It can't always work like that, especially if
we need to live in reality.
And that's it, right? And like, I can't even imagine where Salah is, like, in terms of total points or whatever.
Do we want to put myself through this?
Maybe. Oh my god! So you would not believe where he is right now. Take a wild swing, like in terms of ranges or whatever.
88.
It's not good. You looked at it, didn't you? That is fucking grim. Honestly,
he's averaging double digits.
Oh god, Drew, come on.
He had like 740 points last year, and right now he's got 200, and we're in week 27. So that's about a fall off of 500 points.
Yeah.
At this point in last season, I swear I think he had like 670, and then we just like did not care anymore because we had already won. So well, not 670, but like you get my drift. I think he was in like the above 500. At this point last season.
If it makes you feel any better, as we were both Jack Grealish owners, on total points alone, Jack still has 0.25 Fantrax points more than Salah.
That's my guy.
So we knew what we were doing. But I mean, obviously that's like from a total points perspective or whatever. But I guess if you had to look like in terms of PPG or whatever, or PPS or whatever, the players in and around him are like Timber, James, Mateus Nunes, Enzo Fernandez, Salah, Senesi, Michael Keane, Diallo, Anderson, Dorgu, Richards, Kudus. Honestly, like, Diallo for Salah? Like, is that too bold? Like, is that crazy?
Wait, Ahmad?
Yeah, Ahmad.
I might do that. I think I might do that because Ahmad has not been great.
Yeah, and like, okay, sure, his like maybe ghost points per 90 is fantastic or whatever, but the early sub and Chesko getting yet another win off the bench, like if he had to sacrifice a player from that setup to include Chesko, I feel like Diallo could possibly get benched.
Or Cunha. One
or
the other.
Yeah.
They kind of just let Ahmad do whatever on that right wing and just float.
Yeah.
And he's getting by people. Like, I mean, it's Ahmad. Like he that's what he does.
Yeah.
But interesting to note, Mo is only just a hair above Vicario.
Not great, Bob.
Not great, Bob.
All right. Let's move on from this game though. Otherwise we could talk about Salah all fucking pod. Next fixture was Sunderland 1, Fulham 3. Angulo Anguish, man. The Discord, everyone was raving, after that 79-minute appearance where he had like 10 or 11 ghosts, and now he's dropped a stinker, and now everyone is like, shit, do we drop him now?
How many people in the Discord said Angulo or who? And I mean, everyone was saying Angulo. I mean, it was becoming a bit.
Yeah.
That was bad. I picked him up and left him on the bench just as like a speculative ad and see if he could do it twice in a row. So he didn't bite me, but he almost did.
Yeah. I mean, he almost scored. Like, you look at the highlights, he had a good opportunity, but yeah, he kind of wasted it or whatever. But I mean, in terms of like Sunderland, and like now there's a Mukiele injury to deal with. We're gonna miss him, absolute goat of an asset this season. But like, are we starting to see maybe the Sunderland wheels finally falling off? Because I mean, they're pretty much safe. They're not really playing for anything per se.
Yeah, they're gonna stay up. They're in 12th right now. With if they win the next game, then they fly up, right? Because it's so tight there. With Mukiele going for some time away, it's tough to see. But Dan Ballard season.
Yeah.
Drew a pen as a center back? What? 2 key passes?
Yeah. Dribbling in the box, like he's definitely. Boy. Yeah, he's a physical presence. Let's call him that. In terms of Fulham, I'm honestly starting to eye up Anderson and a couple of Fulham assets, just given this little mini fixture run that they have, especially going into the blank game week 31. So like, they've got Spurs next, West Ham next, then Forest away, and then in that blank game week, Burnley at home.
I will say I was not proud of this, but I have played him a couple times in the last 10 weeks. Yeah. And it didn't bite me. It's just not one I would tell my friends about. Yeah.
Like, don't expect 14, 16 points, but he might get you just enough, like, in terms of like the 7 to 9 range. Yep. Right?
Get me close to double digits as like my mid 4, mid 5, or D4, D5. And it's not going to lose me a game. It's not going to win you one, but it's not going to, send you into dire straits like I currently am.
But it's just food for thought, right?
Yeah. Kevin, again, unreliable though.
So unreliable. Honestly, so frustrating, man. Yeah.
I played him. I thought it was so cheeky picking him up when my opponent had Chukwueze. And I was like, oh, got you. Nope. I've been had.
All right, final game on the Sunday, Spurs 1, Arsenal 4. So I remember there was a start-sit dilemma of Xavi or Eze. I'm hoping I think it was FA Scout, and I'm hoping that he went Eze after he's been like the only human on earth that is still held on to Eze.
Yeah.
But like it wasn't just the fact that Xavi was playing the Arsenal defense, but because like it's a new manager at the helm, we have no idea tactically how they're gonna roll things out, etc. Right? Yeah. Because like, look, Dragusin all of a sudden is showing ghost point potential. Like, I think he can, after conceding 4, he still had like 8 points or something like that.
It's really not bad. Like, it's better than like you walk into this matchup and you kind of I kind of felt like everyone was kind of dogging Arsenal fans, and rightly so, but I was thinking Spurs are going to get diced up.
Yeah.
They're brand new in the system. It's different than what they've been running. But it's not a good, not the Lions Den you want to walk into. I really do hope FA Scout played Eze. I probably told him, why do you still have Eze?
Yeah, he tagged me as soon as Eze started. I was like, okay, come on, bro. Like, let's talk about the points before that. Yeah. Like, let's talk about the meat in the sandwich, not the 2 pieces of bread that is holding up your Eze score. Like,
he scored like 7 points in 12 weeks. Like, what do you want from me? Congrats.
Oh my god.
You had a dead asset for 9 weeks.
Yeah, like now Eze's season's done. He's not playing Spurs anymore, so
he can't play Wigan, and he's not playing Spurs again. So what are we doing?
Sell high.
Yeah.
Sell high. Like, please sell high.
I had to drop him to the waivers, so I had to trade, with the waivers. so I couldn't really sell
Yeah.
high. But at the time, it did factor out to be a sell high.
Yeah. I mean, Gyökeres has found his level, scoring a brace against Spurs. I don't know if it's something that you want to be boasting about. Hincapié has been hauling, but the only thing I really wanted to touch on Arsenal-wise is that fucking Gabriel dive.
Dude, what a joke. You want to tell me that you're this big, tough guy, and you barely get tapped in the back and you're falling over? That deserves the goal, first and foremost.
Yeah.
Deserves a yellow. And you know what?
Yeah.
Give him a pen.
Yeah.
We're not going to win anyway. Like, just give him a pen.
Yeah, exactly.
It was
it was crazy to see that. I can't believe VAR didn't even like reverse it and give the goal.
What's the point of having him?
Crazy.
Yet again.
Yeah, honestly. Crazy. Okay, final one, Monday's game, Everton versus Manchester United, the most boring game of the weekend. But yeah, United won 1-0. A rare Bruno goose egg. But Casemiro,
How do you do?
this guy, I think he got like 12 ghosts or something.
This guy can't keep getting away with it again.
Honestly, like we all know how much Ryan absolutely adores this guy, but yeah, just like his last few games, 12.5 no attack and returns, 6.75, 13.5 no attack and returns, and then 22.75 with the goal and the assist and the yellow card. Like whatever it is, mid 4, mid 5, like he's getting points, and it's so frustrating.
He doesn't deserve it. Okay, he just doesn't. Retroactively, we need to like erase it from the record. It didn't happen. He's still washed. I've had him in, I think, every league at least for 2 weeks and played him multiple times this year, and I hated myself for it. And so I finally can't keep going back to that well. I just can't keep doing it. I have to have some respect for myself. And he needs to too.
Yeah.
He needs to go off to Wrexham or something and just figure it out. He's done.
Oh.
But Bruno, Bruno,
go ahead.
the 0 was just comical in the league I roster him in. I was already losing by 30, and I was also facing him in DPL. So I was like, you know what? It's all right.
Yeah.
Old-faced
It was one of
0.
those situations. I was also in my game week where I needed a massive haul from him,
Yep.
and he gave me the exact opposite. So
You just had to
good
laugh
job by
about
him.
it.
Yeah,
This doesn't happen often.
Stupid game. I hate this stupid game. Final thing though, before we round up this segment and the first half of the pod, is Shesko. Is this possibly another one of those buy low opportunities? Because again, with these off the bench winners, I feel at some point he's got to get a start. Like even the fans in our Discord are starting to scream for his starts.
I mean, yes. Unfortunately for the hater in me, he started to turn something around and started to play.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
I don't know who you take out for him other than Cunha or, maybe Ahmad. I don't like doing that either. But, if Mbeumo is indeed hurt, which, remains to be seen. He's an Iron Man. He plays like every week outside of when he is at AFCON. He's played well enough and he keeps scoring. So why wouldn't you? And we already did touch on Njai, but again, he almost did it for me.
Yeah.
Crazy bastard. He almost did it for me. It's not his fault. It's not his fault. It's my fault.
All right, that wraps up the first half of the pod. So now what we'll do is take a quick break and we will be back with some league updates and some questions. So we'll see you in a bit. And we are back. So I guess I should really do timestamps at the start of the pod, and it's useless at the second half or middle of the pod. But I mean, the Champions League playoffs finished, I guess, today. Newcastle were one of the English teams that was involved. But I think obviously the shock result of these playoff ties was the fact that Bodo Glimt eliminated Inter Milan from the Champions League.
I don't even know who they are, but they've...
Wait, Bodo or Glimt? Which one?
Exactly. Exactly. Who are you? And I'm not saying that just to be funny. I literally don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how they did it.
Insane.
They pulled together a couple unexpected wins though. From what I read in the Discord, they only had 30% possession, and Inter had 30 shots. How'd they do this?
Crazy. Yeah, crazy. Love football for how unpredictable it can be, though. Like,
honestly,
yeah.
How the hell did they manage this? Good for them.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, let's see how the Champions League kind of unfolds. But you know what? Let's jump into some league updates. All right. So it seems like we did similarly in terms of IHL and DPL. So do we want to start with the bad news or the good news? Like,
let's start with the good news. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. All right. So then, why don't you kick things off with the DPL, and then I'll give my update after.
Yeah, I had a decent win in DPL. Won by 20, thanks to Bruno doing absolutely nothing for my opponent. So I'm tied for second and fifth. It's a 4-way tie in my division. So,
ooh,
yeah. So 2nd through 6th, we all have the same amount of wins, which is super fun. It's not that league is brutal. Let me tell you what.
Yeah.
Robbie, our boy Robbie, is in last still.
What?
Yeah. But he just beat me like 3 or 4 weeks ago. Like spanked me. So
Robbie does that though. That's so Robbie.
He beat me by I think it was like 180 to 110. I was like, buddy, what the fuck happened?
It's not even the Super League. Like, no. You'd understand if it was there. Like,
and I put up a decent score, and I felt like dog shit.
Yeah. Oh man.
So Munoz, Lewis Hall, he decked those halls yet again. Stock with the free kick. He just keeps doing the thing. He's like an automatic 20. Diego Gomez and Welbeck. I couldn't have gotten luckier. Like, I had so many goals this week that just they should have. They will always goose egg me the rest of forever. Each of those guys. But not this week. Not this week.
Yeah.
Like I said, no regrets in DPL. I had so many stupid goals. This does not happen in that league for me. Streamers they're not plenty.
Yeah.
So,
any roster concerns for your DPL team?
Yes. Minty. And otherwise none, because the team it's on fire. I'm in second place, or tied for second in fifth.
Yeah.
But the team's on fire. Yeah. It's fucked. The team's done.
And obviously you've tried sending out offers, like trying to give away Minter, I'm assuming.
At this point, no, because I just traded him in about 3 weeks ago. I traded out Bowen thinking I'm done with him. And these like measly sub 7.5 point scores every week. And no attacking returns, and like it was looking very dire. That was before West Ham had picked it up. And I sent out the trade offer, and this was what was going through my head, right? I sent it out, and I thought, we're like an hour away from the match. There's no way this gets accepted. Robbie accepts it in about 2 seconds. And I was like, yo, hold on. I don't like how quick you did that. Like, that's not cool. And I messaged him, and he goes, well, I actually forgot that he's a forward this year, or else I wouldn't have accepted it.
Yeah.
Like, shit.
I'm surprised that you gave out our boy Bowen, because I know you rate him highly.
I do
as well, like outside of this season and stuff like that. But I know as well for a fact Robbie does love Bowen.
He does.
Like,
the guy
loves him. Like, as bad as Bowen has been this season with some fuck all scores or whatever, he's just the guy.
Yep.
He just gets returns.
So it was a very frustrating roster this year with him, and when they were getting attacking, like when they were scoring, like it was coming from Somerville all of a sudden and Mateus Fernandez, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I can't keep doing this. I can't keep watching this shit club. Sorry to any West Ham fans. I'm not sorry. You did this to yourselves.
Oh, dead.
I just couldn't keep doing it. And watching them at their home stupid stadium with like that stupid race course around, I couldn't keep doing this to myself. I hated it. I couldn't fucking do it anymore. So
Yeah.
off he goes,
fair.
and team's fucked. So
Yeah. Fair.
Sinking
fair,
ship.
Fair. Yeah. Well, for me in DPL, I also got the win 92-82. I'm in third place by 7 points and behind second place by 8 points because Sharpie's obviously running away with the
of course
league.
he is.
So podium finish is still kind of looking good. That's what I just want to be on the podium.
Yep.
Just like Michael Scott,
Gotta. Gotta.
In terms of standouts, Donnarumma, Stark, and Holland. I feel like GG Donnarumma has kind of picked it up over the
He
last
has.
5-6 game weeks. Like he's just getting points,
He
regardless
is.
of clean sheet or not. Yeah,
And it
Yeah.
coincides with like the increase in City like actually doing stuff and getting wins. So
yeah,
I roster
yeah.
him, I think, in Supa or somewhere.
yeah.
Or I
He's
did.
so reliable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, why
Yeah.
not?
Regrets was relying on Martinelli starting. It actually happened in both my leagues. And we obviously touched on the IGL updates, but basically relying on these second string Arsenal wingers and eventually having to rely on somebody like Idrissa Gana Gueye. It doesn't feel great. I will say that.
No. But why? I mean, Everton number 6. Like, come on.
yeah,
Why,
yeah. It's not fantastic.
Guys,
No.
let's not do this to ourselves. But it is DPL, so like I understand. Sometimes you're scraping.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? Listen, the guy had 4 shots. He just didn't have any on target because they all got blocked by Luke Shaw or some other body that was in a Red Devils kit. So there was some method to the madness.
I get what you're saying, and they did have a lot of shots outside the box, and like that's where Everton is living. I think they had like 13 shots outside the box because I was sweating that one out. I just needed another half point from.
Yeah.
Fuck me. just the clean sheet is what did it.
Yeah, exactly. Rosikanson there though is I'm gonna need a new defender 1, and yeah, I'm gonna call him a defender 1, but Mukiele I've just lost to injury. So are you dropping him if you own him anywhere?
At this point, probably. It's hard to justify keeping him because you've got so many defenders that will be good week to week, and it's bountiful. Like, I mean, how long is he supposed to be out? I haven't looked it up, but
no clue. I mean, we're gonna get a presser update and maybe just judge by then, I guess.
Yeah, I would definitely judge by then. If it's gonna be like 3 weeks, I'd hold him. If it's 5 or more, then I'm probably dropping.
Yeah, because I mean we're going into an international break very soon, and I say that with a lot of pain. But
no, you're not. You're going on vacation. You're flying out.
Yeah. Yeah, I am actually. All right. Let's talk about our IGL results. So how did you do, Drew?
IGL was a very tightly contested loss with the number 2 guy. I was number 1. Now I'm tied for first and in second due to points separation. I lost by a quarter of a point.
Oh, I hate that.
I could have won and created like a 2-game lead, which would have been way cooler.
Yeah.
So I left Lewis Hall and Raul Jimmy, as I like to call him, on the bench. Oof. And that was about 38 points between the two of them. My game week good was Dan Ballard with his 15 points, and Saka having 18-ish. And Jai having 8 successful dribbles and ending up with like 12.5. That was a fun time watching that go. Numbers go burr, but regrets. Hey, not starting Lewis Hall and Raul, that was absolutely fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Yanelt giving me 0 and a halftime sub. That was just salt in the wound. And Matson.
Yeah.
After showing off the week before and having a juicy matchup with Leeds. Fuck you. Coyote is a current concern, and he's got an injury going, so it's not looking good for his time on my roster.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it is again, we wait on updates and stuff like that. I assume Coyote will be fine, and obviously I think you play him versus Burnley,
Yep.
but the Yanal one, man, the 45-minute sub, it'll be very interesting. I mean, maybe you ask Ollie, yo, what happened there? Like, is Yanal maybe a dead asset or whatever?
You're assuming I
like...
haven't already.
Of course you did.
I try not to bother him, you know?
Yeah. But, yeah, it is a concern whether or not to roll him out. And again, it's Burnley of it all, right?
It's
So
the
how do you
Burnley of
not?
it. I mean, how can you not score
Yeah.
at least,
Yeah.
30 points and lead me to victory?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, for my IGL, I also had a loss. I mean, my one was a lot more clear cut, 117 to 67.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, I got slapped, bro. But I'm still first, but now I'm tied with 2 other people. And I mean, it is starting to get congested because now it's a 6-point difference between me and 8th place. We're basically in the end fucking game. Like, now it's like do or die.
Yeah, we're
sort of
getting
situation.
brutal
So,
with everything at this point.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, standard performance, Hermansen and Sepp Vandenberg. So it tells you how grim my game week was when those are my only 2 double-digit performers. I did also write in my notes, and I'm gonna bring back up the fact that Pino scored the same amount of points as Bruno Fernandes, Enzo, and Rice. That's crazy because Enzo plays Burnley. Bruno like has a great record against Everton, and Declan Rice in a 4-goal win. Like, come on.
That's a hell of an algebra equation you have in the notes here. I hate it.
I'm gonna get that made on a shirt. I think maybe. In terms of regrets, I guess benching my studs like Chris Richards and Harry Wilson. Again, it's one of those hindsight things, and I say it all the time. I think you just start your studs, and the reason I bench them is because Crystal Palace were fucked with all the injuries, like Lacroix missing, and I thought their defense was just gonna be shit. And like again, we talked about the swing. Yeah, exactly. We talked about that swingy luck with the Orkadari pen miss, and then Harry Wilson has been dropping some stinkers recently as well. So I was just like, Sunderland are usually good at home, but I guess since you guys beat them, like they just don't care now. Like
it's our fault that they've dismantled entirely, but they have Xhaka coming back, so maybe he brings them back to a more reliable team.
Yeah. TBD.
But
Ross Dickinson, as always, is just my forward because Orkadari is my forward 1. So I think I'm just going to keep trying to push with this 5-4-1, 4-5-1 formation and hope for the best.
I mean, the poverty forward roster build, it's not a concern anymore. It's just what we live in. Everything's on fire. Nothing's on fire.
Exactly. All right, before we wrap things up, we do have our mods picks, and obviously Andrew, you're on the pod with your pick, so I'm still gonna read yours out, but we'll start with Pie's punt for this week. Rio, no real fan track stats to back this up, but Liverpool needs some 1v1 threat out wide, and this dribbly boy looks really exciting. There's a chance Gakpo is rested for this week as well, so let's punt. What are your thoughts on this?
Well, there's a reason why I brought him up earlier, because I already saw this. And I wanted to steal Pies. No, but I think there's a good chance. And if he plays, and if you're like me, which you are, poverty forward, throw him out.
Yeah.
Like, sure, he's a kid, but he's got real talent.
Yeah. And I'm just wondering as well, that fixture is on the Saturday as well, 3 p.m. kickoff. So
it's
if he is bench, you still have backup teams options to kind of
plenty.
Find a substitute for. Okay, so let's move to yours. Drew's dart. Jon Rickner Bellegarde. Back-to-back starts, 10.25 goals at Palace, and a flailing effort against league leader Arsenal. Coming up now against Villa at home, Wolves have started to bare their teeth as a team recently, 12% rostered. Are you actually rolling him out in any of your leagues?
Hell no. No, not at all.
I absolutely love that.
But Naru always had like a fixation on him last year, so I do kind of look when he's playing, and I'm like, maybe I will play him, and then I don't. But I continue on in my life. But I think it's a spicy option.
Yeah, I mean they're at home. Friday night game as well. The first game of the game week.
Yep.
I always feel weird about Friday night games.
Oh, me too.
Just because, yeah,
I don't want
I
to
guess
look at a stinker the rest of the weekend.
yeah, to start the week like that as well.
I'd
It's
rather that
just like,
stinker happen on Sunday.
yeah, exactly.
But I did
exactly.
have to take a real actual dart throw this time around. I couldn't pick James
Yeah.
Hill again, which, by the way,
Yeah.
he's jumped from 30% owned to 53. So they listened. They heard
Yeah,
me.
they listen. Yeah, 100%. All right, let's move on to Tasha's tip. There, I said it. Cue the sniggers. 29% owned Matthias Jensen taking the left-sided corners and recycling last week's pick. Brentford has a lovely schedule till the end of the season. Janelt hooked at halftime in the last game. Hopefully you can jump off one train and into another. He's only hit 4.91 fantasy points per game this season, but almost doubled that in the last 30 days to just over 9 points per game with only one attack and return against Newcastle. A mid 4/5 rest of season?
I think if you added and combined Jensen and Janelt, we would really have something going.
Janeltsen.
Yes.
I mean, I've got Jensen in the league and I'm very excited to roll him out against Burnley.
If you don't roll him out against Burnley, why do you even have him? You have to.
Yeah.
He's going to start.
Agreed.
He's going to have
Yep.
a share of set pieces.
Yeah.
Why not? They're going to have possession, which is
Yeah.
kind of weird for them as a team. Like typically, correct me if I'm wrong here, but for the most part, how they'll play is they'll sit back and counterattack and just shoot it
Yep.
upfield and kind of
Yeah.
avoid their midfield, as you know they'll have a lot of long balls and direct play. So
Yeah.
it may not. Now that I've said that, it may not be the best, but you have to play him.
Yeah, I mean Burnley at home, so maybe they just let Burnley have the possession, right? Who knows?
Fuck it, why not?
Yeah. Final pick from Mr. Nauru, as descriptive as ever, Tammy fucking Abraham, fire emoji.
Fire emoji indeed. I love it. Why not? I mean, if Ollie doesn't go,
Yeah.
the guy can score a goal.
Yeah. And Friday night fixture, so
If he doesn't go?
he doesn't start, drop him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Axel,
easy.
goodbye.
All right. Cool. So now let's move into our final segment, which is the questions. All right, so kicking things off, a question from you, because I don't think you knew where you were going to be on the pod by this
Did
time.
not.
But basically I could answer the question, right?
I think
So why
should.
don't you read
Yeah,
it
I'll
out?
read it out. So my question was, how spicy do you eat your food? 1 through 5 stars. Just for context, I'm a 3 who Icarus himself with 4 stars tonight on my pad thai. So where are you at?
I would also go 4. I mean, I want to say 5, but my sister would say I have a shit tolerance for pepper, but she doesn't listen to the podcast, so I can lie about this.
Yes, you
So
can.
I'm gonna go 5.
And, you know, I think a lot of places around where I'm from will give like a white person spice level.
Yeah.
And this
Yeah.
time they may not have. They're like, nah.
Oh my god, dead. All right, let's move on to the next question. Well, there's a bunch of questions from the reader, so I'll go through them all. First one is Pedro Porro. What are we thinking? Assuming he slots straight back in, what do you think?
You gotta assume he does, but you know, new manager, we don't know what's going on. But they also don't have many people to choose from. Like, there's
Yeah.
so many people injured for them. They've got 13 guys to choose from for senior
Yep.
players. So,
Yep.
if I was the new manager, yeah, hell yeah, Pedro Porro's coming back in.
Yeah. Hincapié, do you think he's got that left back slot nailed?
For the time being,
Yeah,
ride him till he
seems so.
dies. And
Yeah.
he's honestly, I was very skeptical, but the last couple weeks he's been getting in attacking spaces and doing the proper things with them to score points in our silly
Yep.
game and playing well
Yep.
enough IRL to keep it.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah. I mean, if I was a Calafiori owner, I'd be trying to get Hincapie
Yeah, I want
somehow
both.
or the other.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
they
there you
will Arsenal will play late, and who do you
Yep.
have to pick up the pieces on a
Yeah,
non-start?
exactly.
Yeah.
Cherokee and thoughts here. It feels like he's being pushed out of the team despite being a huge creative threat. I think this is just Pep just being Pep, right?
Yeah, this is just common Man City's things going on, and you
Yeah.
know, if you're like Sharpie, you can just play him off the bench.
Yeah. Honestly, the balls on that guy. Like,
I don't know how he does
Jesus
it. He should
Christ.
keep getting away with this.
Yeah. Yeah. Watkins, are we just settling that he's an average asset now?
Well, if you read my piece from the beginning of the season, you're gonna know I'm gonna say absolutely fucking not. I'm still backing him.
Look, yeah, I'm same here. I just don't think he's been fit all season. I think he's just been played to the ground internationally and club wise. I still think he's a top asset. For me, he's always a player that can easily just get a hat trick on any other day, and like you will rue the day you bench him and that happens, sort of thing.
Oh
So,
yeah, you'll be like, I'm a fucking moron. What the hell's the matter with me?
yeah. And then final question from the Raider. Additionally, do you play in playoffs? And if so, what is your thoughts and attitudes to team management in and around them?
Well, I actually don't like them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't. I don't. They're just so
Yeah.
luck based, and we have a 38 game week season. That's enough to determine who the best teams were for me.
Yeah.
And just to get knocked out by some Johnny Tambourine fucking getting lucky the last week is bullshit. And as you can tell, I obviously lost in playoffs last year in IGL and stayed my division. So
fair.
But NFL, just to bring that in here as well, because he's got a Oakland Raiders avatar in Discord. I hate them there too, and that's what we primarily have is playoffs. Yeah. So I don't like them, but with team management, I would be looking to grabbing guys that will be healthy come playoff time that have been dropped.
Yeah.
Notably like a Kudus or someone of that nature. Like many managers have dropped, because if you're in IGL, you may end up in playoff land.
Yeah, good shout. Yeah, I mean, you look at the final three fixtures, and I guess in terms of the strategy around then, is like you will have to probably make some ruthless drops, and it helps to also have Fab if you use it in your league or save your waiver priority order, because like the way I think it should be run, if it isn't running this way, is like those guys that get eliminated, like those managers that get eliminated from those playoffs, there's like basically less competition for people to challenge your waiver pickups if you drop a gem that's been benched.
Oh yeah,
sort of thing.
100%.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, I mean, stuff like that, looking at the final three fixtures, and like you said, maybe stashing in on assets that are coming back from injury that will have the good fixture run towards the end, that sort of stuff. And yeah, just putting yourself in the best position possible. But obviously, don't also be fixated in playoffs and then, be so fixated in the sense that you don't even end up qualifying for the playoffs.
Exactly.
Just focusing on that,
Don't play yourself out of them.
Exactly. But I mean, we're still a while away from the playoff part of the season, and honestly, I would say throw that question again around maybe game week 34, 35. And yeah, we'll know the landscape a lot better to maybe give you a better strategy going into it. So we'll go into Espresso's next couple of questions. In honor of Vitaly Yanel, Bruno Fernandes, and Nilson Angolo's recent stinkers, name one outfield player for each position who you would consider starting the game week after a stinker. So let's go goalkeeper.
Well, he said outfield, so goalkeepers are getting disrespected here.
Sorry.
I like it.
Sorry. Defender.
I would go with Ballard or Lewis Hall.
Yeah.
Anyone who can, get an attacking return after a stinker like that. Yeah, I'd go with either of those.
Okay. Midfielder.
Ooh. This is good. Let me see here. I'll start with saying who I wouldn't. Probably
Pino?
Somerville. Oh, Pino. Yeah, I would go with I'd go with Pascal Gross. If he gave you a stinker,
Ooh, yeah, I like that.
I'd rip him back-to-back weeks, no doubt about it.
Yeah, and forward.
Forward, Raul.
Yeah, nice.
That's been my forward
Like
one all season in IGL. Believe it or not.
What a great forward one though.
Honestly,
The guy
yeah.
just ages like wine. Honestly,
Fine wine.
Yeah, fine wine.
Who are you doing?
Okay, so for me, defender. Who would I like always trust, boy? Who? I guess Mukiele.
Have to.
Yeah,
Back your guy.
have to. Yeah. Midfielder. Ooh, this one's interesting as well. Who's like a? I mean, obviously Bruno Fernandes is a stupid answer.
Yeah, that's low-hanging fruit.
I'm thinking who is a midfielder that like has been maybe Tavernier?
Ooh, good call.
Right?
Yeah, he's coming back soon too.
Yeah.
He should be.
Yeah.
He played 20 minutes or so this past week.
Came off the bench and nearly got an assist.
Yeah, he started on
got an
fire
assist.
there that first run. I was like,
Yeah.
whoa.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, exactly. What hamstring issue?
Yeah.
And then for forward, this one is
Ollie?
This one's interesting. Yeah. Good call. Great call. Yeah, love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so from Espresso, also in honor of John's nerdy/awesome recommendation to visit Bologna's world-class libraries, what nerdy activity would you be likely to do while on vacation?
Cooking class.
I was gonna say that. I love that.
We did one.
I'm tempted
We did
to
one
do
in Bali.
Yeah,
It was awesome.
Yeah, I'm tempted to do one in when I'm in Bologna. So yeah,
You have to
love
go
that.
learn how to make pasta by hand.
Oh, I know how to make it. I posted it in the Discord.
Okay, well, learn how to make it better.
Amazing. And his last question: who are Hearts of Pine, and why should they be your favorite US team if you don't already have one?
So they are the local USL League One team for me. Espresso and I talk about them often because he's from Canada, so
Yeah,
he's not that far away from me.
yeah,
And they just started this past year. This was our first season. We made playoffs. We did really well. Honestly, it was a really fun team. And every week that I went to 3 or 4 games. It was a super fun atmosphere. The fans really got behind the players, and the players were really active in the community. Honestly, I had a great time every time.
yeah.
They're fun.
Yeah.
Great time.
And dope kits.
Oh my god, dude, they're so awesome. we just released a lighthouse kit, and it's like red and white stripes. It's fire. We had Landon Donovan come in and do the PR for it, which is honestly how many League One teams? And I'm gonna just cut you to the chase. 0. None of them are getting that kind of treatment. So very cool.
Yeah. Love that. Next question is from Pi. Hey Andrew, imagine you have been appointed the manager of Chelsea and Sanjay, you are the manager of Liverpool. What are the first transfers you do? Specifically, which one player do you insist is transferred out, and who's your number one target to bring in?
So if I am the new manager of Chelsea, I'm sending Cole Palmer far, far away.
Oh, you bastard!
I don't feel bad about it.
Oh my god.
I will be super happy if I'm fired the next day. Because guess what? I don't have to work for like 4 years. And I promise you, I probably will be fired within 6 months. Because that's just, it's the Chelsea thing of it all.
Yeah.
So,
who are you bringing in?
Ooh, who would I bring in? Probably... with your guys' roster, I want to bring in Szoboszlai, but you wouldn't let that one go. And he doesn't really fit, because I'd have to move some pieces around to put him in a spot where he'd really thrive, because you've got some pieces there. But he could take over for Cole, actually, since I'm taking him out. Yeah, I'll do
number
that.
10. Yeah.
The better number 10.
You did a nice thing. You did a nice thing. I'm surprised. After you took
Well,
Cole Palmer, I thought you'd have
Sour than
given
sweet,
us like
you know.
yeah.
I had to be a Sour
Okay,
Patch Kid
fair.
about it.
Fair. Well, I mean, the way I was trying to be sour is just like you guys don't really have anyone good I can remove. Hey!
Jesus, come on.
Yeah, I guess I would probably remove Frimpong. You know why? Guess who I'm gonna bring back?
Are you putting Reese over there?
No, I'm gonna bring TBB back.
Well, honestly, with how they're doing this year, you might be able to.
I just miss him in the league, man. Even like as a Fantrax asset, like, what a guy.
You know, fuck that guy, but also, yeah.
Because then you probably get the best out of Mo again, right? So
You would hope, and we get that you know, that foot has been kissed by God. So
yeah,
you know, Isak when he comes back healthy, and Hugo,
Yeah.
who also is just amazing. We would just benefit. And
yeah.
honestly, I'm surprised you didn't say to take out Gakpo, because that would have been my number one target.
Yeah, because I know all you Liverpool fans hate him.
Okay, well, come on.
Oh.
You didn't have to do that to me.
All right, and then the final couple of questions comes from Sweetness McBoss, man. His first one, mafia-style question. Each of you please answer this question with either a truth or a lie. Don't tell the other podcaster if you're lying or have them guess if it's real or not. Don't tell if you're lying until they have guessed it. I'm gonna let you just do this one just for the sake of time, but
Okay.
What is a fun conspiracy theory you think is real? Bonus points if your conspiracy theory is EPL related.
I didn't prepare for this one. It's difficult, but I'm actually a flat earther, and I never told anyone. I believe in it, but I'm not going to shout it to the rooftops, sort of thing.
I feel like part of me wants to believe it just because of how crazy you are, but also I love you and I don't want to believe it. Like I'm so torn.
Yeah, I don't believe in that shit. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Thank God. Oh,
Yeah.
God. I was about to delete this whole pod just now. But okay, cool.
Flip the whole table.
But his other question is, say the EPL had a skills competition like the NBA does on All-Star Weekend, and the events were 40-yard sprint, a timed dribbling course around cones, free kicks from outside the box, violent red card behavior. Which players would you nominate to participate in each event? So first one, 40-yard sprint.
Frimpong. Healthy Frimpong.
Yeah. Easily.
Timed
Easily.
dribbling course, I would go Verts.
Right?
He's a
Yeah.
dribbly boy. And free kicks from
Yeah.
outside the box, I have to go Sobo. Sobo
Yeah,
or
easy.
Stock. And violent red card behavior, I mean, Cutie Pie.
Who's Cutie Pie?
Romero.
Oh, yeah.
Easy one.
I thought you were gonna just stick with all the Liverpool players,
I
and
don't have
I
a
thought
red
you would have
card
gone like,
guy, really. I mean,
well, I mean, somebody that's clumsy enough to get one would have been Konate. Was my pick, so.
fucking A. I will say he's had a good couple of games, and
Yeah.
an inspiring game a few weeks ago after his father passed, and that's hearts out to him.
Yeah.
I had already decided to be nicer to him,
Yeah.
and he's really shown up. But yeah, he'd be clumsy enough. He could do it.
Yeah. I guess if I had to pick, I'd probably go Adama Traore, as my 40-yard sprinter.
Oh.
Yeah. Time dribbly course around cones. Njai.
Yep. Good call.
Free kicks from outside the box. I mean, we saw one stuck.
Yeah, easy. I watched
Yeah.
that replay. There was a video I posted in the Discord, and it is a 2-minute replay of it from every angle they caught. And I gotta tell
that
you,
got posted. Yeah,
that is
yeah,
worth
yeah,
the
yeah.
watch.
I gotta put that on. And violent red card behavior. Any Chelsea player.
Yeah, you guys are filling up the stat sheet with red cards this year.
I can't wait until we have a full 11 of just red cards. Like, that's going to be the start of the season for me.
I mean, it's coming pretty close, right?
Yeah. I mean, we even had the manager get a red card. Like, literally
You're getting
everything
everyone.
possible. Yeah, there you go.
Everyone can
There
do
you
it.
go.
No one's exempt.
Yeah, exactly.
Equal opportunity.
And yeah, that's the note we're going to end the pod on, guys. Those are the questions, and that is the pod. Andrew, this was a fucking blast, man.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun, dude.
Yeah.
Have to be back on. I don't know how you do this every week, though. I really fucking don't.
Yeah. I mean, I love you guys. That's
well,
why.
of course. So
Yeah.
thank you
Yeah.
from all of us for doing this every week, of course. And
My pleasure. My pleasure.
yeah, I had a lot of fun. This is good. This is it didn't feel like any nervousness. It was more just, hey, let's spitball.
Let's just chat some shit.
Yeah.
I mean, Sunday might be a bit of a doozy, right? Because apparently all the mods have volunteered to record with us.
Yeah,
so
you're right. So I think we're all going to be on.
there is a chance. Yeah, we're gonna have multiple people
I
on
might
the
be
next
on
pod.
back to back. This
Yeah,
is,
yeah, exactly.
watch
yeah.
out.
It's gonna be a doozy. All right. Any final things before we sign off?
So everyone else always says it's just a game. Don't worry about it. And I'm here to say, don't fucking listen to that. That is a hawkish shit. You have to. This is your life.
Oh, Dad.
No, but go out. It's fun Friday, Saturday early. You're already losing by a ton. Just go touch grass and enjoy yourself.
Yeah, love that. Yeah. Or actually, I can't encourage drugs when you said grass. But no, guys, it's just a game. Have fun. But no, we like Andrew did kind of touch on. We are into the business end of things. So listen, if you're listening to this pod, you're not part of our Discord, and you just want a sounding board, honestly, just DM us for a link. It's free to join. It's a lovely community to be a part of. Yeah, and we'd love to have you around. But that's it. Like Rouse always says, have fun, and we will catch you on the next episode. Until next time, peace.